Good morning, Jai Shri Swaminarayan. SSGM School CBSE Mankwa runs by Shri Sajanand Gurukul Mankwa welcomes you all to this online education. I am Jyoti Bhanushali. Today we are learning about Standard 6 SST chapter number 1, Histories chapter number 1, Tracing Changes Through 1000 years. This is our part 3. In our last videos, we have learned about how these changes come through. They occurred. Then how the historians come to know about the past. How can they find all these things? Then we will learn about their sources, then terminology, that which type of changes during this time that occurs in the terminology, then their political and social groups, and today we will learn about region and empires. So students, first of all, just keep your notebook, your pen, pencil with you, and what I will write on this board, you will write it in your notebook. Okay, so let's start it. Yes, today's our topic is region and empire. So what is a region? Region means a state, जिसको कि हम प्रदेश भी बोल सकते हैं, and empire means a kingdom. Okay? So in ancient time there were so many rulers and large states like Cholas, Mughals, Tunkis. Okay, and there is a Sanskrit Prashasti that praised the king of Delhi Sultan, means that it praised Delhi Sultan Ghiyasuddin. His kingdom, vast kingdom, stretched from Bengal to Afghanistan, and he has a very vast, very huge kingdom, very huge empire, and he is a very powerful king, very powerful sultan. So many peoples that, or so many different regions like Kuda, Andhra, Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Gujarat partly fled before his army. Means के ये जो सुल्तान था गियासुद्दीन, तो वो एक बहुत ही पावरफुल सुल्तान था, और उसका जो एम्पायर था वो पूरा बंगाल से अफ़गानिस्तान तक का फैला हुआ था, और जो भी सारे स्टेट के जो आर्मीज थी तो वो उनके सामने टिकने की हिम्मत भी नहीं करते थे. Now, historian wonders that why these all kings, dynasties that just want that rule, that kingdom, why they overcome all this? मतलब कि जो historians थे तो वो जैसे ये जो चीज़ें हैं वो फाइंड आउट करते हैं, तो उन्हें ये चीज़ आती है, वो दे वंडर्ड कि ये जो सारे किंग्स थे तो उन्हें बाकी सारे स्टेट पे रूल करने का इतना शौक क्यों, इतनी सारे उन्हें ये जो रूल करने का जो एक जज्बा है तो वो कहाँ से आता है, इतने सारे वो स्टेट्स को एक साथ कैसे लेते हैं. There are so many different states different regions, empires. By this 700, many regions already possessed distinct geographical dimensions and their own language and cultures. There was considerable conflict between the states. Mughals, Tughlaqs, Cholas, they were able to build up their vast empire. Yes, they were able to, but they are pan-religion. Now, when the Mughal Empire get ended in 18th century, it was a time to re-embrace the states, the other regions. But जैसे कि हम जानते हैं कि जब 18th सेंचुरी में मुग़ल एम्पायर जो है वो उसका जब एंड होने को आया, एंड हुआ, तो ये एक टाइम था कि जो भी रीजन्स हैं, स्टेट्स हैं, तो वो एक अपनी अलग पहचान खड़ी कर पाए. बट एज वी नो दैट दे आर अंडर द रूल ऑफ दैट dynasties for a long time. So the states, regions are resist with that rules, their economic, their cultures. मतलब कि जो भी ये जो प्रदेश थे, ये जो स्टेट्स थे, वो जैसे कि 18th सेंचुरी के बाद उनके पास एक अलग ही अपनी पहचान खड़ी करने के लिए उनके पास एक मौका था. लेकिन एक बहुत लंबे टाइम के डायनेस्टी के रूल के अंडर रहने के कारण क्या होता है कि वो लोग अपना जो उनका जो स्टेट है, तो उनके जो भी इकोनॉमिकल है, कल्चरल है या फिर व्हाटएवर सोशल, तो उसमें उनकी जो भी डायनेस्टी का रूल था उसकी जो झलक है वो रह जाती है और वो पूरे के पूरे ऐसे इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं हो पाते हैं. नाउ लेट्स सी अबाउट रिलीजन्स एंड लैंग्वेजेस. Okay, as you know that there are so many different states, towns, cities are there, and also different peoples that speaks different languages, right? Yes, like yes, which languages they speak? Yes, very good. It's a Hindi, Marathi, Sindhi, Kutchi, Gujarati, yes, Bengali, and so many are there. So, as we know that कि हम जहाँ पे रहते हैं, the subcontinent, तो यहाँ पे बहुत सारे different अलग अलग प्रदेश हैं, अलग अलग स्टेट हैं, और यहाँ पे रहने वाले जो लोग हैं वो भी अलग अलग भाषाएं बोलते हैं, राइट? लेकिन एक ही ऐसी लैंग्वेज है, जैसे कि अमीर खुसरो ने बोला हुआ है कि ये सारी लैंग्वेजेस जो है वो स्टेट से, प्रदेश से रिलेटेड हैं, लेकिन एक ही ऐसी लैंग्वेज है कि जो किसी भी प्रदेश से रिलेटेड नहीं है, एंड इट इज़ वेरी एंशिएंट. Yes, it is a संस्कृत लैंग्वेज. संस्कृत लैंग्वेज जो है वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा पुरानी लैंग्वेज है, और इसको जो पुराने टाइम में जो लोग थे जैसे कि ब्राह्मण्स, तो वही इसको अच्छे से जानते हैं. एंड नाउ डेज we know that the Brahmins know Sanskrit language very familiarly. They can speak it, understand it, right? When there was a ritual like marriage or there's a हवन यज्ञ, तो उसमें जो भी सारे श्लोक्स जो यूज़ किए जाते हैं उसकी पूरी जो विधि है वो पूरी संस्कृत में होती है. So here is a language and regions. Now let's see about the old and new religion. Old and new religions. Now first of all, what is religion? Here we talk about region and here we will talk about religion. So what is religion? Yes, religion means dharma. Yes, the old and new religion. First of all, there are none of the religions like Hinduism or Muslim or whatever. Is the Christ is, yes, there is only one religion that is of humanity. As time passed out, that as we know that today, first we will talk about Hinduism. Yes, Hinduism is the greatest and the very familiar religion to us. It includes the rituals that included the worship of new deities, the constructions of temples by huge kings, communities, local communities and royalties, the growing importance of Brahmanas and the priest, the dominant group in the society. Yes, as we know that the Brahmins are the one who know the Sanskrit language in which all the rituals are done. So these Brahmanas just do all these rituals and they worship the God and they मतलब कि उन्होंने बाकी के जो सारे लोग थे, प्रजा थी, तो उन लोगों में भी भगवान की पूजा अर्चना, उनको सुबह सांझ भोग लगाना या ऐसे जो भी मतलब कि जो भक्ति भाव, तो ये जो भावना थी वो ब्राह्मण्स ने बाकी के लोगों में भी फैला दी. Their knowledge of Sanskrit text earned the Brahmanas a lot respect in the societies. जैसे कि हम जानते हैं कि एक वही है जिनके पास संस्कृत का नॉलेज है और इसी की वजह से जो सोसाइटी है तो उसमें उनकी एक अलग ही जगह बन गई. They earned lots of respect and one of the major development during this period, means this 1000 years, occurs that the emergence of the idea of bhakti, of a loving personal deity that devotees could reach without aids of priest or elaborate rituals. You will be learning about this and other traditionals in our next chapters. So, this was also the period when new rituals, new cultures that appeared in the subcontinents. Now, what had happened that merchants and migrants first bought Quran, that holy book Quran, in India in the 7th century, and then Muslims regard it as a Quran as their holy book, and they worship the one Allah as a God. As that many rulers were patrons of Islam and the Allah learned theologian and jurist. जैसे कि हम जानते हैं कि हमारे जो भी रूलर्स थे, राजा थे, तो उनमें से बहुत सारे ऐसे थे कि जो मुस्लिम्स थे, जैसे कि जो मुग़ल जो भी राजा थे, तो वो सारे जैसे कि बाबर, अकबर, शाहजहाँ, these all are Muslims. There were two varieties in them. First one is Shia Muslims. Shia Muslims who believe that Prophet Muhammad's son-in-law Ali was the legitimate leader of Muslim community. And the second was Sunni Muslims. Sunni Muslims who accepted the authority of Khalifas. Now students, here we finished our topic, and today we learned about region and empire, language and region, and old and new religions. Now, if you have any query about this, so write it in the comment box and join Microsoft Teams meeting for your doubt solving, and like, share and subscribe this video, and please give your valuable comments in the comment box. Thank you so much. Jai Shri Swaminarayan.